Okay, so I'm getting some turbo flutter on my 2019 6.7 Power Stroke. It's tuned and deleted, 126,000 miles on it. I'm gonna try to rev it up and see if I can get the noise to come over through the phone, but I don't think it's gonna be able to. But what I'm noticing is when I'm driving, and I give it any little bit of like extra power, not necessarily extra, but like if I baby it, it doesn't do it. But if I give it a little bit, get into it a little bit and let out, it flutters and then almost sounds like a blow off valve. And it's like 4 flutters like real quick, or it's like and I do notice like a little bit of restriction with the truck. So I noticed it 2 days ago, and then I changed out the air filter, which was a recommendation from a friend, and the factory air filter was pretty bad. So I thought, well, maybe that did it. And then I did drive it like 100 miles that day with no issues. I drove it all day yesterday. I went and picked up a travel trailer, delivered it, so it was like 420 miles yesterday. No issues. And then now just this morning I'm getting that turbo flutter again. It is really cold out. I think it's up to 13 degrees now, but it was like, I don't know, 4 degrees this morning. And same thing the last couple days. Yesterday was a little bit warmer, I think, got up to like 20, but the day before was around that 4-degree mark as well. So I don't know if the really extreme cold is doing it, or one thought I had was maybe I don't have enough airflow because of my tune and 5-inch exhaust. Maybe I need to get like a aftermarket intake to help with the flow. But if anybody has any recommendations or you've dealt with this, let me know. I know that it's also possible it could be a turbo going bad. I'm really hoping that's not the case. But if it is, I think I would go with an aftermarket turbo. So if anybody has recommendations on an aftermarket turbo for a 6.7 Power Stroke, or 2019 to be specific, if you could throw that in the comments, I'll look into that as well. But I'm gonna rev it up right now. Hopefully, I'm in the parking lot of the library. I'm gonna take my daughter to play. Hopefully nobody gets too upset with me revving it up, but let's see if I can get it to come over through the speakers. I'm waiting for this car to pass by so I don't scare her. Wait for a couple cars to pass by. But yeah, it is like, it does feel like it's a little bit restricted when you're giving it the gas, but it still has like a decent amount of power, so I'm not sure what the cause is. But I'm gonna rev it up right now, because I think it's fairly clear right now. All right, so it did it. I'm not sure if that came over the speakers or not, but I revved it up to about, let's see, 2,000 RPMs, and it shudders about 4 times on spool down. So it's always on the spool down. It just like shudders. If anybody knows what that is,